Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily stock market video, and what a great green day in the stock market today for the most part. But I'm not going to get too excited yet because this just seems a little bit too good to be true. Tomorrow is when the House is going to vote on the stimulus bill that was approved by the Senate. Might be priced in by this point, but we'll see even if it passes. We're taking a look again at crypto today because the crypto stocks had a big boom today along with GameStop. But let's talk about Marathon Digital. Once was called Marathon Patent Group, but they changed their name to Marathon Digital, which I like much better because Marathon Patent Group just sounded weird, didn't really tell you what they were into. But looking at the heat map here, you can see mostly green on the board, big tech. Again, nice green day in big tech. But remember, this happened one day last week as well, but then we sold off. We were red the following day or two. So like I said, I'm not getting too excited. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon up 3 to 4%. Look at this. Tesla up 19%. I know Kathy Wood definitely bought the dip on Tesla the past few days. Disney though, Disney down 3.7%, which is a little bit odd. But overall, the big stocks, especially the big tech stocks, were keeping the market afloat today. The Dow Jones also hit a brand new all-time high as well. Let's get right into it. Looking at Marathon Digital. Look at this, up basically 29% on the day. As I'm making this video, we're pretty much flat, sold off a little bit during after hours, trading down 0.7%. So we'll have to see. So let's take a look at some of the other stocks, because if we look at crypto in general, usually the stocks trade together. So RIOT Blockchain also had a good day today. Look at this, up even more, 33.8%. The graph, look at this graph, and look at the graph on Mara. They basically look identical, right? These stocks like Mara and RIOT, I really feel like if you're in one, you might as well be in the other to sort of diversify. Again, not financial advice, but pretty much they both go up together, they both go down together. The graphs always look similar. And honestly, you don't have to be in both. You could be in one or the other, because it's almost as if you're in two of the stocks like Mara and RIOT, you're basically in the same ticker, it seems like. Mara also usually has juicy premiums. We made a video yesterday about RIOT, taking a look at the premiums and how much juice there was. Let's take a look at Mara real quick. So $223 in premium at the money for selling some puts, for $3,600 in capital. That is going to give you a return on risk of a very juicy 6.2%. Now remember, this is only for 3 days of trading now, because today is the end of the market day on Tuesday. So still a lot of juice. Some of the tickers we were looking at last week, you were getting 4 or 5% for the whole week of trading. So it's very, very good juice right now on Mara. Let me show you two news articles that came out that are pretty much bullish, in my opinion, on crypto stocks, both out of CoinDesk. So this one is titled, JP Morgan is going to launch a cryptocurrency exposure basket of Bitcoin proxy stocks. So right now, at least last I checked, that Bitcoin ETF still has not been approved. We're still waiting on that. But looking at this, looks like JP Morgan has filed documents with the SEC today for what they want to offer to give its holders exposure to companies in the crypto space. So just like we're talking about, that basket is going to include companies like MicroStrategy, Square, RIOT Blockchain, and NVIDIA, for a total of 11 companies. It's actually interesting that they mentioned RIOT, but they didn't mention Marathon Digital. We'll have to see what the other tickers are that make up the full 11 companies. But right now, it says the crypto market is, take a look at this, $1.7 trillion according to CoinGecko. And it says that the payout based on the basket company's performance less a 1.5% deduction, which is going to be the fee. That's actually a really high fee, because if you look at some of these ETFs like SMH and even the new Buzz ETF that Dave Portnoy is touting, those fees are usually much less than 1%. Buzz, I believe, has a fee of 0.8%. So I would say that this fee is quite a little bit high in my opinion, but let's see what happens, and let's see what tickers come out in this basket. And more importantly, let's see if that Bitcoin ETF actually ever comes out and what its fees are. Now, the other article I want to talk about is this one, again out of CoinDesk, and they're talking about saying that Bitcoin's break above $54,000, it could be a path to a new price record according to their technical analysis. They think that because the current all-time high is around $58,000. They think that because we broke 54 now, we're going to even go higher than 58. So very bullish on this. They're saying that the next resistance is obviously going to be February's all-time high of 58K. And they're saying the uptrend remains intact with prices remaining above the gradually ascending 50-day moving average. And of course, these rising price floors indicate strong buying interest. So interesting to see. Here's the 50-day moving average. We have been kind of just trading along it. Every time we bounce near it, we kind of bounce off it, kind of got close again a few days ago, a few weeks ago. Now we're bouncing up off it again. But right now, that 50-day moving average is sitting just shy of $43,000. Just crazy how much Bitcoin has gone up in just a few months. Let me show you the trading view chart on Marathon Patent Group. So we haven't looked at this chart in quite some time, but for the longest time, I thought we were trading in this upward trading parallel channel. And if we look actually back in, I want to say February or so, when Mara was all the way up here, I kind of said that I thought it was going to sell back off and get into this channel. And it looks like that's exactly what we did. So if I extend these lines out like this, it looks like pretty much once again, we are back in this parallel channel. In fact, today, I'm going to delete this arrow from a long time ago, but we are still on the up and up. The only thing is we're still trading above the pink line, which is the 50-day moving average, but we're trading below the 21-day moving average, which is the orange line. But today we closed above that. So I'm hoping that that is a bullish sign. And now we're going to continue on the up and up. But again, I still think we're trading along this upward trending parallel channel. If we want to edit some of this, we can make this parallel channel even wider. Let's do something like this to incorporate a little bit more of the data. But I think the effect is still the same. In fact, we bottomed out right where the bottom of this parallel channel will be yesterday on March 8th at around just shy of $28. Today, we did break out and above the top of this parallel channel. So maybe what I'm going to be looking to see tomorrow is, are we going to bounce up over the 21-day moving average? Or are we going to bounce off it and come back down into the parallel channel? We may have maybe a little bit of a flat day, maybe a red day tomorrow. I don't know, but that's based purely on the TA. Let's take a look at what the big money investors were doing today with Marathon Digital to see the option flow data. So here's Sweepcast, one of the option flow programs I've been testing out, and not a huge amount of action on Mara today. 15 calls, 10 puts. But look at this. The overall sentiment was 75% bullish, according to this program. The biggest money order was for $258,000, which, take a look at this, a 70 strike call that expires in June of this year. So somebody or some company or some institution or hedge fund is betting pretty big that essentially Mara is going to go to $70 in a few months, almost, I mean, basically double in price in a few months. That is very bullish. That's a very aggressive trade, in my opinion. Here's another one, 70 strike call for another $200,000. I wonder if these are the same people, because it's the exact same option, same strike, same expiration. That's almost $500,000, $500,000 worth of 70 strike calls that were bought. Here's another one. This one is for a little bit sooner expiration, April 16th, but $115,000 for a 70 strike call, which is bullish on Marathon Digital. So it looks like some big money is moving in. Looking at some bullish plays on crypto right now. Let me know what your options are. Let me know what your shares are. Do you own Mara or Riot or actually any coins like Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Ethereum or Litecoin? Leave me a comment below. Make sure you join the Discord server if you're not in there already. As always, add me on StockTwits, Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit. Most importantly, I hope you're having a green week. I hope you had a big green day today, and I'll see you on the moon.